guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie. For those of you guys that has not seen this face before, please do subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you guys can whenever I put a new video. As you guys can tell by the title below, I'm starting a student's corner segment on my channel. I've wanted to do this for the longest, ever since I started, but well, here we are. So I am not alone, clearly. I am joined by
Cleopatra
and
Precious, also known as Prebo.
do check out their YouTube channels because they're definitely on there. So we just have questions that we'll be answering and giving our opinions on this. So if you guys want to, hear our answers
And see you talk about.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned. Okay, so the thing is, we just have questions, random questions, and each person is gonna pick a question, answer. Also, so you guys know, this is like an intro to the student corner. So this is basically just random stuff I do. Okay. So we're gonna start.
So wait, one picks a question and then you answer it, or
We all say our opinion.
Great sounds.
More talking. I would be glad to kick off the student corner and be the first student to ever.
You sound like you're about to say all protocol observed.
All protocol observed. Pause. Okay. Things you should have done, doing in university.
Oh, things you should have done, or things you should be
Doing in university.
Like, what are the things you feel like you should have done?
Drink alcohol at university. Like, just drink alcohol.
Well, I think for me, after 30 minutes I was thinking about somebody's child, you could have put some knowledge into your head.
Or done something else. Hang out with your other friends. Or, just taking care of your mental health. Which is another very important point. Your mental health, take care of it. See the counselor. But most universities have like free counselors.
For me, I feel like I should have done the opposite to hers. I feel like I should have socialized more, gone out more, and all that.
I know you, so definitely I like that's a fact.
And all the things I wanted to do in my first year, like join the netball team, basketball team, like debate stuff. That's the stuff I wanted to do, but I never really did them. So I feel like that's what I was supposed to do more.
Why didn't you do it?
Okay, number one reason was my mom was so afraid that I'm gonna literally just dive in there and then
not focus on
so then she was like advising me just to like, basically like observe what university is like and then I can go for it. But then also afterwards I kind of like became comfortable.
Yeah, you
with just school, with the schoolwork. So yeah.
I mean that's like a fair point.
Yeah.
Do like extracurricular activities as
They
much
will help
as you can. Also, it's good for your resume later on, and also it makes you it diversifies like your social circle because you get to meet different people in different circles that think differently, which is really good. And I actually didn't do that either, but also for the same reason. My dad was like, no, school.
Oh wait, you should run for those positions. Especially
HC,
come
Put
LRC
yourself
out there.
because it benefits you. Trust me.
Don't be invisible. University isn't a place to be invisible.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay, how are you different now compared to high school?
I was very, very sweet, kind. I was like, oh, you can
You
come
still
to
are.
No, I know I am. But then the thing, okay, wait, let me just, because I don't think they know.
Okay.
You know that girl, like, everybody, where did you put yours?
It's right here.
I was that person there, like, I was everybody's friend.
Yeah.
I was kind, I was sweet, I was never rude to anybody for no freaking reason. I was always available.
True.
I was always available. For anything and everything, I was down. I feel like now, I'm kind of like reserved and I know what is for me and what's not for me.
You prioritize also.
And things may look interesting, but then you need to know, like, this is not your time. This is not for you. I was abused a lot. Like, my friendships, my kindness and sweetness was
taken advantage
of, and so I think that's the difference.
Also, can I just interject and say, also, I feel like you were a little bit more naive when she was in high school. I met her in high school, and she was literally so sweet. I remember the way we met. I made the harshest comment, and yet we are still friends till today. Okay, I didn't do it on purpose.
No, you did not. I remember.
Yeah, because I was like, yeah, but
Can I know what that comment was?
So we were traveling for debate, right? And we came to their school because half of our team was at their school. So most of our research was based in their schoolyard, and she was staying at the hostel. So her boyfriend at the time was my co-captain of the debate club. And it was my first time meeting him, like face to face. So for the first time when we met, I was like, my God, this guy is so hot. Also hot, but so we ended up getting like space to sleep in her room, in her hostel room. And me with my big ass mouth, I'm like, oh my God, guys, this guy, is he like gay? And then they were like, no, he's KK's boyfriend. And she was still nice to me after that. That was so neat. But anyways, my hunch was on because we love her now.
Yeah. And they were all right. Literally, they were right from the start.
Yeah.
I was naive because I think.
Is he gay?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We love her.
So like, wrong.
I wasn't wrong.
They knew I was dating her. Literally
Was like, she's gay. Yeah, because she goes by she now.
Oh, she goes for it.
Yes.
Anyway, getting back to the question. I think for me, I haven't really changed much apart from evolved in the way I think, probably the way I carry myself. I was still outspoken. I'm putting on that face so that you don't come and approach you or say something that is shitty.
Yeah.
Because like my primary life, I've been bullied before, so I think it's just what do they call it? Not a coping mechanism, but like a defense mechanism is. So I think coming to varsity, I just became more of myself, more outspoken, more out there. I'm that one friend that greets the whole world when I'm on campus. Because like I was out there.
As her best friend, oh sorry. Oh my God.
You know all about it.
You can't walk with this girl and not greet the whole entire world.
Okay, so like I just got better at how I was in high school. A social butterfly.
I definitely remember being told almost every other week I don't belong there. The way I spoke, my pronunciation, my English accent, how I thought, my thought process, how I reasoned. People were like, you don't belong here, go back to Disney or go back to America, you don't belong here. Here we speak Tamara, and like all of that. And they were like, you don't even have a Tamara accent, you don't even look like one. And they would bully me because like my grandfather was a principal at the school, at the primary school where I started there. And it was but to answer now the question of have I changed? Extremely. Because it's not even an evolve for me, it's just a 360 for me because like you guys know, I was on the debate team captain, I was a junior mayor spelling, I was a social butterfly even though I was being bullied. That was I think that was my defense mechanism. If you guys can't bring me down, I will always be this outspoken.
And the grades, don't forget the grades. don't not forget the grades.
Right, and also, it didn't affect me in high school. But compared to now, it didn't have anything to do with high school, but there's an event that happened that threw me a 360. So now I'm the opposite. I don't really socialize. I don't go around greeting people and talking to people. I get extremely anxious when I walk into a room and there's more than 3 people. I'm completely joking.
Okay, no.
Not completely.
Not completely, but
like you don't go around making people.
That's not okay. That's after I've gotten comfortable with people. But if you ever brought me to a chill, you will find me like this until people come to me and are like, oh, cool, like so forth and so forth.
It's funny
But
how you like mentioned that the naive thingy, and then literally the same thing happened to you through me. Because when I met you the very first time, I literally told you that you don't belong here.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
You said it?
She's like, you don't belong here. Like, how are you?
But like in a mean.
No, she just said like I'm very different
than
literally everybody.
I literally even thought you know the English we have is much UK. I thought you got the other one.
The States one.
The States one.
Yeah, I know. But in front of the camera for YouTube and stuff, I'm still like bubbly and all of that. But yeah, I think I'm just more afraid of the world now.
That's
compared to being brave back in high school.
Okay, next question. Do you feel like you drank more in high school or in varsity?
Definitely in varsity. I did not drink. Okay, that's a lie. I almost said I did not drink a drop. But I did start in high school, my 11th grade.
My 12th grade.
Because
that's my 11th grade. And just from my dad, so like.
Funny enough, you know how people start with like soft stuff?
Yeah.
My Scottish liquor, you know, it's like 47 or it's like up there. I'm not really sure what the percentage is, but like in Vietnam for a day trip, we got wasted. Yeah, it was like good memories, man.
Yeah, it was
good memories.
Mine was through the grade 12 farewell. Like literally
I didn't even drink farewell.
literally the Monday, our farewell was on a Monday, and the school board and whatever decided that we're gonna have it in town at tourist chalet. So we had it there on a Monday. Who has farewell on a Monday? But anyway, right? So then we decided that we're gonna literally tear it out because they don't want to give it to us on a weekend. And then the Wednesday we had to travel. So they were literally cutting our trip short, like 2 days shorter. Wow. So then we all had like a house party in the location, and it was literally my biggest day. And I was with my brother.
Is that the rite of passage, drinking on the farewell night?
Do not be mistaken. I'm talking about drinking on my own without literally my dad or my mom like take a sip and taste out. No, I'm talking about actually deciding to take a globe in drinking.
For me, it was different because like it was my dad's birthday. So we got into the shop and he's like, "What are you guys drinking?" I mean, obviously we would go to the cool drink and then he was like, "I said, what are you guys drinking?"
Like,
so what are you guys confused? He's like, "No, like you guys can each take a 6-pack, but this is the only time." It tasted like cool drink, so I just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. But that's like I should do a story time on my channel for that. Yeah.
But to answer the question, I definitely drink
More in
university.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, don't we all?
I mean, like my opening answer was drinking.
Okay.
Should it be
okay. High school boys or university boys? Can I just say neither?
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing.
Can I just say neither because
they all just
in terms of experience.
It's boys.
Okay, in terms of experience though, like experience.
Okay, maybe.
Okay, but I didn't have much experience with high school boys because I finished school a virgin.
Oh,
no, are you talking about
no, like
that? I feel like for me,
in general,
my high school relationships were so much more. Like there was commitment, you know, and effort, guys, effort and time, dude. Because I feel like that time we didn't really have much going on, but like I would prefer that relationship over the one that I had in university.
University relationships
those are
stress. It's not a relationship, it's a stressationship. Okay, I don't know if that's the word, but that's what it is. But I did definitely enjoy my high high school relationships.
Yeah.
Mainly because, you know, the girl I was dating,
Speak on it.
you know, was very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the guy I ended, like the last guy I was dating was so attentive, sweet. Granted, I found out he was cheating on me the whole time, but respectfully, because that girl would literally come to our class and wouldn't say a word because he won her shut. University boys don't do that. They just go around cheating, and then this girl that they're cheating on with, they have the audacity to come and be like, yo, what's up?
And when you find out, they ask you, oh, now you want to leave me.
Girl, you
Okay.
just do that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Moving on.
I'm like,
University boys is a no-no.
For me, I would say, okay, I had 2 different experiences, obviously, but then they were both similar in the sense that boys will always be boys. But I would choose high school, because for me, I feel like I learned a lot. Like even just about relationships in general, I learned a lot during high school. I mean, literally my last relationship, and then it turned out to be me being naive in that. So I learned a lot.
you come first before anything else. So like you don't want to lose this person, but then yet again, don't lose yourself trying to
keep this
or
person.
keep this person. It's really not worth it sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you feel it's worth it, then maybe fight for it, but don't lose yourself in the process.
And also check how the person is fighting. Are they fighting you, or are they fighting against the issue? Let's say it's dating, and it's and you guys are threatened by this outside party, which is a girl or a guy that's flirting with one of you, or being very persistent with one of you. Deal with that person as trying to push that person out. Don't blame each other like, oh, but like you do like stop and talk to him when he tries to talk to you, or like you do like her picture. Like no, like deal with the issue together. You know, against the issue. Don't fight against each other. Why is it getting dark? Oh, she's.
They usually said everything I wanted to say. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, you should understand that when somebody says no, because they feel like you're either doing too much, or like they feel like you're literally putting out a whole entire arm and ask for your hand. That's like, don't take it the wrong way. I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
Do not take it the wrong way, because sometimes a person only wants your help up to a certain extent. Because remember, whatever you're saying, whatever you do, that will affect that human being. So I'm gonna cut this short, but do make sure to check out part 2. It's literally coming up right now.
Baby, why'd you have to love me?